mentioned, like Buffy is, I think, still my favorite show to this day. I think that you are just the best character on it. Like the way that you played Anya with like funny, but you made her serious and trying to figure out the world. You just played her like so perfectly. It was
Thank you.
incredible.
Well, I had great
And like,
writers. I had amazing writers. So, I had a,
sure,
yeah, I'm only as good as what's, I
is
mean,
what's
yeah, of course I'm
on the
fucking
page.
great.
Oh yeah,
Obviously.
let's not sell yourself short.
Yeah.
I won't sell myself short. But no, there were great writers.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
I was devastated in the last episode when, spoiler alert, you die. Um,
Hmm.
is it true that it was originally your idea that you wanted Anya to die?
It was completely my idea. We had, as I remember it, so the contract for the series was up, and it was like, well, we might do. There's some talk about maybe an eighth season,
Mm.
maybe. Everything was up though, so if that was to go, everything would have been a brand new
Oh,
renegotiation or whatever.
Mm.
And I just felt I was good. I was like, I don't think I have any more of me, more of her in me.
hmm.
I feel like I've been doing this now for a while, and I felt like I had enough. Like that was like street cred, right? It was that was the critics loved that show.
Hmm.
The fan, obviously there was a cult fan base going on, but again, this was like before there was social media and all that to
Sure.
really like gauge the meter on that. But like the critics were in love, and that matters.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
obviously, if you're going to do something, is just not going to be it. You're not looking
Yeah,
for it, but when it happens, you're like, oh wow, this is really cool. And I mean, we thought it was great, but
sure.
if you don't know how it's going to be received, whatever. So it was very beloved, and that gave me something I hadn't had before. Instead of the sort of, hey,
Hmm.
like, be a girl, like just be a bitch,
Yeah.
be a pretty girl, be like whatever. I was like, if this is going to be a critically lauded show and I'm a part of that, then tangentially I or subsequently I must be then considered critically acceptable,
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
So somewhere in there I'm like, oh, okay, so maybe this will give me that opportunity to dive into the really experimental stuff that I want to do, whether
definitely.
it's
Yeah. Yeah.
writing or producing something on my own, going into something that's just weird, like let me do something, or at least if it's, if it's blockbustery style, at least let it be like a Lost. Let it be
Hmm.
something that
Hmm.
is still like, what is that? But with 50 million people watching it,
Sure.
like
That would be
something that
good. Yeah.
will help propel me into the next step, either through indies or through mass appeal, but mass
Hmm.
and also in like that was a juggernaut of a show, you
Yeah.
know.
Hmm.
So yeah,
So you were ready to
blah
move
blah
on
blah.
after? Yeah.
I was just like, I'm ready to try.
If you got to pick how Anya died, would you have done it differently?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you
Quick
have like a
answer.
vision of like how you would have had her go out?
It's not so much that the sword or whatever it is that impaled her,
Hmm.
basically.
Hmm.
And if you consider it impaling, because it's kind of like
Impale, a cut. Yeah.
impale,
Hmm.
cut,
Slice.
slice. I think it was like, bye.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You know, that was sort of like, that's not what I meant by I can go. Do you know what I
Hmm.
Yeah.
mean? That's not
Yeah.
that's not what I meant by you can kill me off. I did have, my motivation for that was, yes, I'm ready. I don't think I don't want to do I don't want to do an eighth season. I'm
Hmm.
okay. I want to do something else. But also like the death scene it would be poetic for somebody who
Yeah.
had been so selfish to full circle and die heroically
For the
for
yeah.
her friends and for humanity. I thought, well, that would be that's very poignant, sad, but
Mhm.
poignant at least. And I was like, oh, okay. You just kind of leave me in a pile of bodies. That's fucked. But like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's what's
Like,
done is done.
It's
it's
yeah.
done. Like, it's like, oh
Yeah.
no, she dead. Like,
She's
okay.
yep.
There's no like
Yeah.
goodbye. Not that
Yeah.
that
No
show is
big.
ever like that anyway, because that show
That's
is not
true.
is not
I
True.
like
guess it didn't help that it was
True.
like the series finales. They had a lot to close off there in 45 minutes, I
It was
guess,
just
but
kind of like
yeah.
still, but
people just
still.
had to be
That's my girl. Like,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bitches.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then did your
Yeah.
mom give you any like advice on the musical episode since she was a singer?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not classically trained in any way, shape, or form. I can hold a tune, you
Hmm.
know, I maybe have some nice tone. Maybe. I don't know. I've never asked pointedly, like, how's my tone? Like,
Uh,
you know, um, but I had some straight up bangers, they gave me some really fun stuff to do. That was just really fun to
yeah,
shoot, It was
it
just
looked
it was just
fun.
it was a really good time. My daughter hasn't seen Buffy, but she has seen that particular episode. And she was
Okay.
very upset that I was laying in bed in lingerie with another
Oh,
guy.
with
She's like,
another man.
what are
Oh,
you? Where's
Oh
dad? I'm
my
like,
I
God.
didn't even think
oh,
about that. Yeah.
oh, right.
Yeah, we have some
Right.
explaining to do.
Hmm.
Yeah. Granted, that was a couple of years ago. So maybe
Okay.
now she'd be like, oh, it's
Get
acting.
it.
So like,
Yeah,
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 she'd
yeah, it's
get
not
it.
real.
Yeah.
that's fake. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still have dad, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
it's
Like
fake.
everything's good.
Just
We're
checking
good.
in.
Just
Hmm.
checking in. Yeah. That's wild.